Assalamualaikum. How are you doing?
Walaikum, I'm doing fine.
Okay, Abdullah, just let me know what about your assignment activities. Did you start doing the activities or not?
Yes, I have started the assignments.
Okay, try to submit them as soon as you complete one activity because I need to check the requirements and also whenever you will be doing your assignment activities, you need to make sure about the command verbs.
Yes, yes, I will send. Okay.
Sorry, what did you just said, Abdullah?
I said I will send the assignments on.
Okay, so this is just one of the suggestions for you. Whenever you will submit your assignment, you need to make sure that you understand the command verb and then answer to the queries after that, okay? And make sure that the assignments are as per the requirements. Let's continue our today's lecture. Till the previous class, we were talking about the probability and its concepts. Now we will talk about the binary number systems and we will see how we can convert the decimal numbers into binary systems, and also we will see the use of binary numbers in our computing. We know binary numbers are like 0 and 1. There are only two possible outcomes of the binary numbers. So once we will start doing the concept, let's first understand what we need to do in this activity. We need to explain how binary number is used in computing. So the term explain makes something clear to someone by describing or revealing relevant information in more detail. So whenever you will do this activity in your assignment, what you need to do is you need to explain this concept properly. So every information that you will give to the to this concept must be detailed enough so that everything is clear and easily understandable. So let's discuss the binary numbers. Binary describes a numbering scheme in which there are only two possible values for each digit, like the 0 and 1. And it's the basis for all the binary code used in computing systems. These systems use this code to represent operational instructions and user input to present a relevant output to the user. So whenever you are dealing with the number system, you need to do some of the operations, and after that operations on some instructions, what you need to give an input. It could be in the form of decimal number system, octal, or hexadecimal. It depends upon your choice. Whatever the input you will give, it will convert it into the binary number system and then store in the computer. Computers only work on the binary number system. We will also see why there are only the number systems used in computers as only the source of like storing the data. Almost every civilization has used a decimal number system with 10 digits like 0 to 9, and all the numbers we can possibly think of use some combinations of these 10 digits. So definitely we know after these 10 digits there are all the combinations of these 10 digits, and there is no other number like after the 0 to 9 digits. And we can easily like think of all the combinations that can be occurring to our number system or our results output. Computers, however, operate differently. Instead, they use a number system that has just two digits, 1 and 0. This system is called binary, and your computer uses it all the times. Whenever you give any kind of instruction to the computer, it saves your instruction and operate like perform the operations on it with the help of binary numbers. Computer only understand these numbers. Computers are not able to deal with the decimal number systems. Is it clear, Abdullah?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, if you have any question, you can ask right away. Next, we have computers. Computers that need information in order to do what they do, because without our instructions, computers cannot do anything. This digital information or data is made up of something called bits. Do you have the concept of bits?
Think so.
Think so. So,
Just
can you elaborate this concept or not? Bit. Okay, bit is basically a short for a binary digit, and what we do with the bits is it really helps us to store our data in the form of computers. As much as the number of bits increases, it converts into the like the bytes, the megabytes, the gigabytes, and so on. It converts to the other number of like combinations of it. So bit is a short for binary digit. It means each bit is really just a single number, either a 1 or a 0. So only one bit can contain only one number, either 0, either 1. So what we do is we make in our computer memory there are blocks that store our information. Whenever you store something on your computer, what computer do is computer stores it in the form of bits, and each bit will contain only two possible values, either 0 or 1. Is it clear?
Yes, miss.
Okay, so these bits can be combined to create larger units, just like I told you, like the bytes, the megabytes, the gigabytes, and so on. There are multiple variations of this combination, and you can use them to make the the units that you want to create, and so on, that we use to measure our files. The larger a file is, the more bits it has. Definitely, it depends upon the size of the file, how long it is. So something like a high resolution video is actually made up of millions and millions of ones or and zeros. So definitely, as the size of file increases, and high resolution video, whenever we are talking about this, definitely it's something like that is very a very big size. So it will be containing millions and millions of ones and zeros to store it. Next, we have the concept like why we use the binary numbers. You might be wondering why computers use binary instead of the decimal system we use for counting things in our daily life. As mentioned above, binary has two states, on and off, like 0 and 1. If computers were to use a decimal system, there would be 10 states instead, and they would have to work a lot harder to process on them. Because in binary, computer need to process on only on and off, like 0 and 1. But if we would be working with the 10 number of values for the decimal number system, then definitely it needs to work harder on them, and ultimately it will be time taken concept for the binary system. So this is one of the main reasons why the computer system uses the binary number system to store the data. Binary is easier for computers to process, and it also takes up less space. So these are the other points to consider whenever you are dealing with the binary number system. Next, when we relate the binary numbers with the ASCII characters are basically the combination of characters, the special characters that make up some values for the computer keys. So, whenever you are dealing with those character keys, you need to also know the binary code for those ASCII characters as well. Now that you understand how a computer can use the binary number system to work with decimal numbers, you may wonder how computers use it to store text information. Representing information with ASCII characters. I was talking about the ASCII information, like how we need to process it. So now that you understand how a computer can use the binary number system to work with decimal numbers, you may wonder how computers use it to store text information. Definitely, we are not known about, we know computers save everything in the number of binary characters, but how we can save the text or words or letters in the computer to store the information. This is accomplished thanks to something called ASCII code. ASCII code is something that we use to store the information. The ASCII table consists of 128 text or special characters that each have an associated decimal value. An ASCII capable application like word processor can read or store text information to and store from computer memory. So whenever you are dealing with ASCII characters, it helps you to store the word processor, and it can read and store the text information to and from computer memory, and it is really easier for us to manage our computer memory with the help of ASCII characters. Let's see some of the examples of ASCII characters that are having the binary codes. Here we have some of the binary codes that are associated with the ASCII characters. Some examples are here, and if we have this binary code which is equal to 27 in decimal number, it's the key for escape key, which is used to turn off the screen, whatever the screen you are working on. Simultaneously, we have the this binary number for the decimal number 48. which is for 0 in ASCII, and so on. There are all the combinations, like 128 combinations for all the keys that we have on our keyboard, and every key is associated with a unique binary code, and it's unique for its nature, and definitely it's stored in the form of binary numbers. We can also consider it in the form of decimal numbers for our ease to understand. Okay, Abdullah, this is all for the basic concept of binary numbers. Just let me know if you have any kind of question regarding this.
Definitely.
Okay, so next we are having another topic, and our second topic for today is to convert the decimal number into binary number. Now we are having the numbers that we can easily convert into binary. What we need to do is, in decimal to binary conversion, we convert a base 10 number to a base 2 number. Base 10 is for the decimal numbers and base 2 is for the binary numbers. By using the simple methods, for example, if 12 base 10 is a decimal number, then it's equivalent to binary number 11002. This is the binary code for number 12. However, we don't know how this has happened. We will just see the simple trick with the help with which we can easily convert this number. A decimal number has base 10 and a binary number has base 2. In decimal to binary conversion, the base of a number also changes from base 10 to base 2. So whenever you want to convert the overall number, you can easily do this with the help of some basic steps. All the decimal numbers have their equivalent binary numbers. These binary numbers are majorly used in computer applications where it is used for programming or coding purposes. This is because computers understand the language of binary digits 0 and 1. So this is the basic concept, like how to convert them. Here we have the steps that we need to follow whenever we are concerned with converting the decimal number into binary number. It's a simple formula with the help of division method. And in this section, you will learn how to convert decimal numbers to binary in the division methods. To convert decimal to binary numbers, proceed with the steps that are given below. We are going to discuss these steps, and you need to understand the steps carefully because this is the basic concept and you need to understand it well. So in the first step, what you need to do is you will divide the given number, whatever the decimal number you are given with. It could be any decimal number, like let's suppose it's 4, 9, 10, 128, 256, whatever the number is given to you. You will divide that number with 2, where it gives you the result along with the remainder. Now you will get the remainder, and remainder could be 0 and 1. If the given number is even, like the decimal number is even, then the results will be whole and it gives you the remainder of 0. If the given decimal number is odd, then it is the result that is not basically divided properly and it gives the remainder 1. So you will store all the remainders like zeros and 1. And after that, whenever all the like the remainders are listed in the form, then you will be placing all the reminders in the in order, like in such a way with the least significant bit at the top and the most significant bit at the bottom. So the required binary number will be obtained. Let's see the graph. Here we have a graph where what we have done is we have the number 294. What we will do is we will divide this number by 2. We got the result 147. Here we have got no remainder because it's an even number also. So we know its remainder is 0. So here 0 is the binary value and it's the least significant bit. Then we will convert this number 147 and divide it with 2. And we got 73 as a number, and 147 is an odd number. So its remainder is 1. So it's saved as 1. And ultimately, its binary value is 1. 73 is the second next number. We will divide it with 2 and we got 36. 36 and here remainder will be 1. When we divide the 36 by 2, then we have got the number 18, and 36 is the even number. So what we have got? We have got the 0 as a remainder. So the binary value of this number will be 0. Ultimately, we will make the overall process done by moving towards from top to bottom, and we will do the division process till we get 1 as a result. So we have got all the numbers. Now what we will do is we will simply start writing from this bit, and we will move from the bottom to the top and make the like the proper number like 100 110 110. This will be our binary number. So the number 294 base 10 is equivalent to this binary number. Just let me know, Abdullah, is it clear to you, or you have any kind of question regarding this conversion process?
It is clear.
Okay, and after that, I will be giving you the examples to solve. So you need to make sure that you have understood it well, and ultimately you can give me the like the solutions as well. So if there is any question in like in your mind, you can ask right away. Next number that we have is 2 in binary is 10 raised to power 2. The number 2 represent 2 raised to power 10, which is a decimal number. We know that the binary number system use only two digits as 0 and 1. Hence, to convert 2 into the binary number system, follow the given steps. So, for the sake of dividing the, like, to converting the number 2, we will follow the same process that we have done for 294. However, it's a short number and we don't need to do a lot of divisions. So, I thought I should give you an example of a shorter number as well. Now, we will divide the number 2 by 2. The integer quotient obtained in this step is used as a dividend for the next step. Continue this process until we get the quotient becomes 0. So we will divide the number 2 by 2. We have got the dividend, like the answer as 1. And after that, because it's equal to 1, the remainder will be 0 because 2 is the even number. Now we have got the number 1. We will divide the 1 with 2 and we have got the remainder 0. And the answer will also be 1 because the 1 is the odd number, and when we will divide the odd number, we will got the remainder as 1. So when we will write it down from bottom to top, we will write 1 and 0. And then the now write the remainder in reverse chronological order, just like from bottom to the top. And the decimal number for 2 in binary is 1, 0, and its base will be 2. Is it clear?
Yes,
Okay, Abdullah, if it's like 3, then how you will be able to solve this? Just let me move to the whiteboard. Okay, Abdullah, now you can see the whiteboard in front of you. We have got the number 3 and you need to convert it, okay? It's the decimal number basically. How you will convert this number?
convert to decimal or what? I
Sorry,
have numbers to convert to decimal.
what are you saying, Abdullah?
I say I have to number to convert into decimal.
Yes. This is a decimal number. You need to convert it into the binary one. Okay, Abdullah. What you need to do is you need to convert the number 3 into decimal number into the binary number, as I have given you the instructions after the class, and submit it to me like till tonight. Okay.
Okay.
This is all for our today's class. Today we were expected to understand how to use binary in computing and how to convert decimal numbers into the binary numbers. What do you think we have achieved our today's objective? Okay. Answer this question. What are the binary values that we have? And also, if you have any question, you can ask.
ID is minus, I think, -2 or 0, 1.
0 and 1 are the binary values, yes. And we need to deal with all the binary values in our computing as well. And Abdullah, you will give me the converted um, example of decimal number 3 till tonight. And if you have any question, you can ask me.
Okay, miss.
Okay. Okay, Abdullah, these are the references. You can check if you have any, if you want some other details about it. And if you have any question, you can ask me. Otherwise, I'm going to quit the class.
No, no, there's no personal attack.
Okay. I'll see you in the next class. Till then, take care of yourself. Allah Hafiz.